Welcome back. We're not dealing with no Olipop or no Poppy today. We're going straight Coke, which means things are getting a little bit crazy. Oh my god. Shit is crispy. Where the have I been? Like, a bitch has been here, but a bitch has been a little MIA with her feelings and like giving the updates. Hey, oh, my bad. Here I am. Let's give the tea. And of course, while we do some makeup, because why not multitask? One life change that has happened is that I drank for the first time in like 7 years. Okay, I've been posting some alcohol here and there, and I've gotten some questions like, oh, is Lindsay drinking? Is Lindsay in her drinking era? You know, people are like sober curious and then they go like sober for like a month. I was alcohol curious. The reason why I don't drink, which, well, let's just get into that first. Why I didn't drink for 7 years, which I say that, but it really, I've never drank in general, except for like gross alcohol that I had at like high school parties, which I'm just being honest. You know, you would have a strawberry to here and a shot of Fireball there. Alcohol was just gross in high school. I was like, why are the people doing this? I had one hangover and I was like, what's going on? I just didn't like it. Never drank after that. I never went back to drinking because it just was never something that really interested me. I never learned to like casually have a drink at a restaurant. Like, it just wasn't my thing. Obviously, fast forward 7 years, here I am and I'm 26. It became something that not that I was scared of, but I was like, I just don't know I don't remember what it's like. I don't know what it feels like. Not saying it's a great thing to like get into, because obviously there are a lot of like consequences with drinking and there's a limit to it, everything in moderation, of course. I just wanted to be able to have a glass of wine with my mom or have a drink at a restaurant with a friend. I didn't want it to become something that I said no to just because I don't drink and because I don't know what it's like. So I was with family in Palm Springs, as you guys might have saw, and I had an Aperol Spritz and I liked it. Fast forward a little bit later, I got invited to this hotel and they were giving us free drinks and free appetizers by the pool, so I ordered a Hugo Spritz because I heard that it's good, heard it's better than Aperol Spritz, which I had already tried. Drinking is not something that I see myself doing very often or a lot, or like to get drunk. I have no interest in like drinking so much that I'm hungover the next day. Like, that does not interest me. I don't, like, at the end of the day, alcohol still isn't something that is like great for you. I would be doing myself a disservice to start incorporating something a lot into my life that's just like not the best. But it's not something that I'm afraid of or don't know anything about anymore. So that's an update. I do have a really big update. I don't want to pull one of those, guys, I'm working on something, you'll see soon. I could only keep a secret for so long. Do you guys remember that little clothing brand that I used to have, aka my merch? Y'all remember that little thing that I used to post about all the time and then all of a sudden it was just like, where the heck did it go? Yeah, that is in the works to be brought back and be back better than ever. Now, this is huge for me, not only in like a work, you know, YouTube type of way, but also in like a personal growth way. I loved making merch. I absolutely loved seeing the process of things. I loved you guys getting your merch and wearing it out. I loved the fact that it wasn't something that was so like merchy. It was more so like a clothing brand, good quality pieces, and I wore them all the time. Like, it was so much fun in that aspect. It wasn't so much fun in the actual behind the scenes part of it. You know, it was a learning experience. I didn't really know a lot of things. I made a lot of mistakes in ways. I was really brought down by the mistakes that I made, and I was made to feel in a lot of ways like I wasn't good enough to make my brand and to run my brand. But I was learning, and I was learning as I went along. Ever since it ended, I knew that I wanted to do it again and do it all on my own. Do it just be me, and I make decisions and I make designs, and it just be more of myself. I started a while back and personal struggles were coming up of feeling indecisive with things and not feeling super confident in it, and I decided to take a little bit of a step back, revisit it when I was ready, and it was time. So I've been working on it for a while. Things have been happening and it's so exciting and it's so good, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. That is a huge update, and everything is just working out exactly how I wanted it to and how I envisioned it, and it's been amazing. It's been really, really amazing. It's been very healing too. I've been working with someone that is so understanding and so helpful, so thorough with everything, and has really been a great person to work with. And I'm just so excited for you guys to see. I think those are all like the updates I got for you. Yeah, pretty much it. I think, or the fact that I'm seeing someone. Did you guys see something? Because not me. That's a little bit of an update that, you know, we haven't chatted about in a while. You know, I have been so open with my dating process and who I've been dating and how that's been going and where I am, and all of a sudden I went like radio silent, and my bad. I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to all of a sudden like be private with things. I've always seen people like keep their relationships private for a while, and I'm like, come on guys, like give me the tea. I want to see like who is this man. And then like now I'm here and I'm like, it's like a sacred thing that you just want to like keep to yourself for a little bit and not have like, not bring people into it and just be kind of like your own little thing. And I say private, obviously you guys have seen like on my Instagram stories and sometimes in vlogs and stuff, like I'm not totally, it hasn't been a secret. Honestly, I didn't really know how to navigate it because how deep am I gonna get? I've never felt this way before, and oh shit. What am I gonna say? I don't know. I didn't really practice this at all. This is like a whole video in itself, honestly. There's only so much I want to say here because I really want to get into, you know, dating and being with someone after only really being in like one relationship and what comes with that, and like the learning and unlearning and relearning of things. And it's like, it's been a whole fucking journey, let me tell you. You guys know I was single for like a very long time, and there was a period of time where I was scared of like being single and scared of being on my own. And then I got to this point where I love being alone and I love being just an individual and doing my own thing and everything that comes with that. I got very comfortable with being alone, and then I was scared to like be with someone. I was like, oh shit, like it's like a lot to like let someone in this space and like trust someone and let my walls down. Like that was a very scary point to be in. When you're single, you don't have to deal with certain things, and then someone comes along and you're like, oh, I have to like be vulnerable. The fuck is that? Like, what do you mean let my walls down? And like, sorry it's taking me so long to like tell you guys, but like I was expecting to fall in love. This was not on the to-do list. I did not fit this into my schedule. Ew, I'm gonna get emotional. Oh no, this is not when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, don't be a little bitch. It's not a secret. I'm not keeping things from you guys, but it's not something that I'm gonna like plaster everywhere. And I always knew that when I was, you know, single and like figuring out what I wanted, who I wanted to be with, that my next relationship wouldn't be something that I like, you know, have in all my videos. You know, these videos are for you and me and the girls and the boys, whoever. I welcome one and all. But I knew it wasn't gonna be something that I just like plaster everywhere, and no, you know, couple video here, no pranky, whatever the heck, no chapstick challenge over here. Everyone has their own decisions on how they want to like go about those things. Some people like that, some people don't. My relationship will not be a secret, but it definitely will be private and be sacred. It's definitely been a journey internally. You know, if you guys read my journal, oh shit, that shit's crazy in there. You know, the funny thing is I haven't even, you know what, this isn't my tea to spill, but you guys know how Natalia and I are always on the same wavelength in life. Like we're always going through similar things for a bit, and all of a sudden we had a period of time where it was like totally opposite journeys in life. Like I was in my lover girl era, and she was very much like, don't want to date, don't want to see anyone. And of course, when you go through that era of like, no boys, see you later, don't want it, not looking for it, then one just pops out of the woodworks and you're like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting this. And it's literally like the love of your life. Well, happens to the best of us, happened to Natalia. So basically we're both in our lover girl eras. She hasn't said anything about that, so don't go and, you know, don't go and rat me out that I'm spreading rumors or facts, honestly. But we are now back on the same wavelength and couldn't be happier. I experienced for the first time ever that I was enjoying vertical content more than horizontal content. In terms of watching it and also creating it, that is so not like me. You guys know I'm a YouTube girl through and through. And then all of a sudden I was not coming up with YouTube ideas. ideas. I was filming everything vertically and for Instagram and TikTok, and it's not a time I was proud of. Okay, I cannot neglect my YouTube family, but I'm so sorry. Like, I was going through a rut. Blah 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 blah. Too many words, not enough videos. I know. All I can say is horizontal content is superior and always will be, because YouTube is my one true love. It really is. Like, here with you guys, sitting down, talking, long form, bringing you guys along on all of it is what makes me the happiest. And having a time where I was like straying away from that was making me really sad. But I feel like it was not just me, it was also other people too, like just liking, scrolling on Instagram or scrolling on TikTok more instead of like sitting down and really like watching a whole long form video. You go through different like eras of the internet, so I guess that was the one that I was on. So what have you guys been into, and then along with that, like, where do you want me in the mix of it? Because I'm always trying to spice up the content, spice up the channel, keep things interesting. So what do y'all want to see? Let me know. I had bought a journal actually, and I didn't open it for literally like 3 months because I was like struggling with things internally, like I was mentioning before, and I didn't want my first page of this journal to be like sad girl vibes. I was avoiding writing in it because I was almost like embarrassed of the way that I felt, or like what I was like going through or whatever. And then one day I was like, this journal is a tool for me to work through these things. Why am I not utilizing it? Like, literally the journal is there to be like maintenance for the mind, to like clean it up in there, write everything down on a piece of paper, like get it all out. The journal is for me and for me only, and to get anything and anything on these pieces of paper, it's a place for me to be totally honest with myself. So it was like, why am I not being totally honest? I didn't want to look back, you know, years down the line when I look back at these journals and be like, why wasn't I writing about this? Or why wasn't I totally honest with how I was feeling? Like, I want to be able to look back and see how I worked through things and what I was really feeling in the moment. And it's my time now to be doing that. It's my time now to be, you know, writing for future me. Journals are literally only for you. Not only just your journal, your notes app, whatever you want to use, your voice memo app to be like, you know, talking these things through, whatever works for you, but it's just getting your feelings out there and working through them with yourself. Even if you go to therapy, even if you talk to people, even if you have people in your life that you can tell literally anything to. Like, I'm very blessed with the people in my life that I'm able to open up with certain things, but at the end of the day, it's you. And you, it's your life and you working through things. So utilize a journal, notes app, voice memos, just like talking to yourself in the mirror. Do those things and strengthen the relationship with yourself. It really helps with your trust, with your confidence, everything. I'm telling you. A little bit of this Kosas gloss, unbuttoned, cute. I think we found an outfit. Now, is this my favorite outfit I've put on myself? I don't think so. It's very last minute. This is literally a dress that I cut into a shirt. Black mini skirt, little kitten heels. We're gonna call it a day. I just got this perfume. This is Angel Elixir by Mugler. It smells delicious. Okay, I don't know what it smells like, but it literally smells like a woman. And I like that. Okay, all we're bringing in the bag is literally lip gloss and my phone, license, keys. Call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for catching up with me and watching through this whole video if you have. I love our talks. I love our catch-ups. I love our just time here, and I appreciate you guys so much. I say this all the time, but we have been on this channel for like over 6 years. I've been through so many different stages of my life, and it's just, I'm so grateful and so appreciative that you guys have been here through different stages. Even if you're new, even if you're just here for this stage right now, I appreciate you so much. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Go be crazy tonight. Why not?